Despite the hectic mood among the staff at HQ, the start of the briefing was delayed. But the weary pilots, knowing full well that they must force their exhausted bodies back into the air once the order was given, weren't the slightest bit disturbed by the delay.
Hey, what are you writing there?
I just can't remember this next phrase.
Here, let me see.
Hey! The princess couldn't feed the dove that day. She was too sick.
May I take a look?
Razgriz. The demon of Razgriz got her, right?
You know the story?
The demon from the North Sea. I remember. My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about it. And every time she did, I'd be too scared to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Settle down, people.
I knew a little about that famous legend, too. When history witnesses a great change, Razgriz reveals itself, first as a dark demon. As a demon, it uses its power to rain death upon the land, and then it dies. However, after a period of slumber, Razgriz returns.
Gentlemen! Excuse me, Colonel. This is an absolutely vital mission to us. As the staff advisor sent from Central HQ for this effort, I'd like to explain it myself. The Osean Army is planning a vast offensive with the ultimate objective of occupying the capital of Yuktobania. If this operation succeeds, it will end the war in very short order. However, the Yuktobanians have attacked our beachhead with ballistic missiles from the Hrimfaxi, a Scinfaxi-class submersible carrier stationed in the icy waters of Razgriz Straits. Fortunately, our ground forces had already completed attack preparations, so despite the missile attack, the offensive began as planned. Nevertheless, we must neutralize the threat of another Hrimfaxi missile attack on our ground forces.
We have a single chance to stage a successful air attack on the underwater carrier Hrimfaxi. Our passive sonar has detected a transport submarine that we believe is headed for the Hrimfaxi. We believe the transport sub's mission is to supply the Hrimfaxi with missiles. Based on its course and speed, we've calculated its rendezvous time with the Hrimfaxi. By amazing coincidence, it is precisely the same time as the 0 hour of our ground attack. At this time, the Hrimfaxi will have to surface to restock its missiles. At that exact moment, ingress at low altitude to avoid detection, launch a surprise attack, and sink the Hrimfaxi. Once surfaced, it only takes the Hrimfaxi 1 minute to rig for an emergency dive. If your approach is detected, you will only have 1 minute to complete your attack on the Hrimfaxi.
Now keep in mind, there won't be any support from Arkbird this time around. This mission rests solely on your shoulders. The entire ground offensive is relying on this first surprise attack, so don't disappoint us. I want you to turn the icy Razgriz Straits into the enemy's graveyard.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Captain, which plane should I use?
So, we're going up in this formation? Wardog, launch.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. 100 yards to go. Blaze, maintain your current flight path. Perfect, Blaze. Commencing refueling. Stay at low altitude and fly towards the submarine fleet. You are restricted from flying above 1,000 feet. We can't risk having our surprise attack detected.
I'm getting chills. This northern sea is where the demon of Razgriz came from.
Razgriz.
Huh. There's no way that could have been the Razgriz.
Hold your chatter. Commencing comm-out procedures shortly. Maintain radio silence.
Guess I'll cut off the mic and try talking to myself.
HQ. That picket submarine just sent off an enemy detection notice. The Hrimfaxi's gonna dive in 1 minute. Attack immediately!
Hey, our cover's blown anyway. I'm gonna start talking now.
Enemy planes, halt all resupply operations. Enemy planes? We're still in the middle of our mission! Damn it! How did they smell us out? 30 seconds to Hrimfaxi dive! Halt the resupply. Prepare for immediate dive. Hurry up! We gotta dive before the enemy does.
Damage status on enemy sub unknown.
Those bastards are diving!
This is Wardog Squadron Command. Emergency report from our ground forces in the front line. The enemy is undertaking a large-scale offensive. Attack the enemy forces with long-range missiles from the Hrimfaxi. Urgent. Transmitting target coordinates. This is Hrimfaxi. We cannot comply. We are unable to launch missiles underwater due to battle damage. What's the point of your existence if you don't fire now? They're penetrating our defense lines as we speak. Hurry up before they overrun our allies. Emergency surface. Grab onto something. Once we break the surface, launch the missiles in unmanned drones.
The Hrimfaxi's antenna has appeared above water. It's surfacing.
Hrimfaxi launching burst missiles!
Launching carrier jets.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Mitchell, the Advisor HQ. I'm getting you info in real time from our tracker satellite. Time your attacks to hit the Hrimfaxi when it surfaces. Sink it before it deals any more damage to our ground forces with its missiles.
Hrimfaxi, you're dealing lethal damage to the Ocean Army. Give me one more shot. Drive them back to the coastline. Never fought an air battle in this kind of weather before. Who cares how cold it is? You call yourself a Marine? I guess we don't have to worry about our guns overheating. The Hrimfaxi is diving. Come on! Surface! I'm sick of waiting for you. Locked and loaded. Come get some.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Sink the Hrimfaxi and those burst missiles will go away too.
Yeah, and if we remove the threat of that metal rain, the war could end early.
And then we can go on leave. It's perfect.
The Hrimfaxi has broken the surface. Commence attack. Locked on. All hands take your positions. Make your country proud. Don't disgrace this ship. Blaze, back them! Hrimfaxi, the enemy's abandoned the attack. Well done.
What are you doing? Attack, you idiots! Are you just gonna let them destroy our ground forces?
Jeez, I thought this guy would be nicer than our base commander back home.
The top brass are all the same.
They might think they snuck up on us, but they're dead wrong. All this damage from 4 planes? How is this possible? What the hell's going on? Are the
comes too!
If the Ukes lose that monster, it'll be a huge blow to them. No wonder they got all those escorts.
I guess mental toughness plays a...
Hrimfaxi launching burst missile!
This is Colbeta 8. Flooding severe. Abandoning ship. Don't dive into the ocean. You won't last half a...
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, bursting, now!
Look! The Razgriz story was true! Jeez, you guys still believe in that? That's just a tall tale. Well, how do you explain all this damage? I tell you, they're demons! Lower hull flood spreading! It's finished. We can't save this
Hrimfaxi launching burst missile!
I've never seen a stupid fairy tale come true like this! Damn it! The friendlies are getting caught in the explosions!
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, bursting, now!
The Hrimfaxi's attacks are useless against the Razgriz. They're just airplanes. You shoot them and they crash.
The Hrimfaxi's taken a fair amount of damage too.
This is a bad sign.
Hrimfaxi launching burst missile!
Who are these guys? Are these the OCN aces? Calm down. So what if they're aces?
10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, bursting, now!
They've got to be the Razgriz. They're the real demons.
Hrimfaxi, it appears you're up against Razgriz itself out there.
Looks like they were the real Razgriz. Not us. Maybe someone's trying to tell us that our time is up.
The surprise attack on the Hrimfaxi was a success, and the carrier has sunk to the bottom of the Razgriz Straits. The threat from the northern sea has disappeared, and the Ocean forces are on the offensive against Yuktobania.
Me? Heavens. The ace pilots who sunk the enemy submarines are right over there. And I'm the person you want to interview now?
No, it's not that. It's just that I heard you used to be a fighter pilot yourself.
I just fly freight planes for the maintenance crews now. The captain, Captain Bartlett that is, said it was time for an old man like me to quit trying to compete with the young guys. Talk about a lack of respect.
Where did you meet Captain Bartlett?
We were both shot down and we bailed out behind enemy lines in the last war. We got through the bullet-ridden battlefield and made it back to the Allied front line. I tell you, it was tough getting the Army to believe we were on their side.
Shot down? You two?
Hey, it was a long time ago. Everyone makes mistakes, right?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Even if you're not flying with those pilots, your age and experience provide a lot of support for all of them. I just wanted to tell you that. I've seen that you really listen to what they say, and you always have helpful suggestions for them.
Well, thank you.
I think they're all going to need you, now more than ever.
I'll do what I can.
These people, it's like they're walking on a tightrope that could snap at any second. They're going to reach the breaking point sooner or later.
Yeah.